Today we're taking on a classic fragrance, one of the very last great surprise hits in the past 10 years, and that is of course Viktor Rolf's Spicebomb. So if you've never seen this show before, then we have 5 categories. We have a straight up clone, which is what it says on the tin really. It's a straight up clone of the fragrance that we're talking about. Second one is an alternative with a twist. So it's in the same vein as the fragrance that we're talking about, but it might be something, with a different twist that you may like. Third one is a note sibling. So we take one of the notes. Today it's going to be cinnamon, and we're going to look at a fragrance that shares the same note and could be something that you really enjoy. Fourth is a further adventure. So where's the potential next logical step that you could go if you really enjoy this fragrance? And finally, the wild card. The wild card is the fragrance that you may like, you may not like if you like this fragrance. This is a recommendations-based series hoping to help you further your fragrance adventure. So, straight up clone, very simple. Armani were just in there like a shot. Armani, body and soul. Armani was sort of the precursor to Armani. They were trying to be Armani before Armani became Armani, if that makes any sense. I've never smelt this particular fragrance, but I heard so many good things at the time when it was released. It's an older fragrance, it's still available from what I can see, and yes, there was a lot of talking points with this when Spicebomb was truly a hot fragrance. So it seems to be a tried and true clone, so I think I have some good faith in recommending it to you. Alternative with a twist, I feel as though I should actually just say this fragrance so that I don't get lynched, and that is Bulgari Man in Black. It's a very obvious comparison, but it's for good reason. Bulgari Man in Black is Spicebomb, but a little bit more refined, a little less pricklier in texture. It's a lot more shaded in a way. It has different sort of layers to it that Spicebomb doesn't. Spicebomb is very much in your face. Spicebomb is, here are the spices, go and do what you will with them and enjoy them and just take it. But Bulgari Man in Black has more layers, it has more procedure to it, and it's a little bit more formal. It is probably by definition easier to wear than Spicebomb. Spicebomb is very gingery, it's very cinnamon-like, but like I said, with Bulgari Man in Black, there's a little bit more balance. The blending, in my opinion, is superior to that in Spicebomb, and basically what this means is that it's more wearable. It's easy to wear in the context of many different things, including formal events, because of the fact that it also has this woodier nature than Spicebomb. It also makes it smell a little bit more sophisticated, a little bit more regal, a little bit more expensive, a little bit more upmarket, higher brow than Spicebomb, so there's that to consider as well. Note sibling, okay, well we're going to go with cinnamon. So there's lots of different ways that you could go with this, and of course, 1 million Prive could be one of them. I actually think that if you like Spicebomb, but you want a little bit more sugar with that cinnamon, and you want something a little bit more, let's say, bubblegummy, I would highly recommend Byron's The Chronic. The Chronic is a fragrance that my good friend Chris over at Fragmental has gone on about many times before. I've smelt it, I think that it is very good, it's very high quality, I've just never got around to buying a bottle of it. But yeah, very bubblegummy, has that great cinnamon edge to it, quite niche, quite hard going. If it had been released around about the same time as 1 million in the designer world, it would totally be at home in that era of fragrances. It's kind of 1 million, but kind of like a more experimental and a probably even sort of crasser version of 1 million. It makes 1 million kind of look a little tame, so make of that what you will. But that cinnamon is very strong and quite overpowering, but it's done in a very great way. It's a truly remarkable fragrance, and if you want a new night out fragrance, and as far as compliments go, well, just don't worry about it. It will just get you compliments, and it will just do very well in that area. Further adventure, Armani Code Profumo. I think that may be a little bit obvious in some regards, but Armani Code Profumo is a great warming fragrance, very cozy fragrance. There's lots of different things that you could point to see its kind of inspiration. I think personally that By the Fireplace had a bit of an inspiration there with Armani Code Profumo, and it's got that accord that seems to be very, very popular, that's used in By the Fireplace, that sort of warm caramel, toffee, burning wood smell that's very, very popular right now. But it does also have a bit of a backbone of the spiciness in Code Profumo as well. You know, they're they're definitely in the same league as they're good designers. They're great designers for cold weather, but that is sweeter. That does have that cozy, sort of homely, By the Fireplace, wooden chestnuts roasting on an open fire kind of thing that it's got, that of course Spicebomb doesn't. But Spicebomb is also very wintry, it's very warm, and not just that, but I didn't want to just go for the obvious. I didn't just want to go for Spicebomb Extreme, which is of course a very obvious further adventure. But if you've never tried Armani Code Profumo but you're a fan of Spicebomb and, dare I say, Spicebomb Extreme, then this is an automatic try for you. And then the wild card, I don't think this is the wildest card I've ever given out, and I checked today if it was still available, and that would be Armani Prive Myrrh Imperial. I mentioned this many years ago. I've got a bottle of it somewhere. Myrrh Imperial is a spicy fragrance. It's got that myrrh. The thing that connects it with the Spicebomb is it does have that underlying spice, but the myrrh is quite strong. It's moving towards like a very, very Arabian kind of spice. It's kind of a little bit oudi as well. So that is going off kilter a little bit, but if you like the warmth of Spicebomb and you like the fact that it's warming and it's cozy in theory, but it's actually very brazen and it's very brash, then that's the same vibe with Myrrh Imperial, where on paper and in theory it's quite a homely fragrance, it's quite a warming fragrance, it's quite a let's go to Christmas dinner together kind of fragrance, but it has these really sort of brazen and harsh edges around it that of course make it a little bit more difficult to wear and a little bit more antisocial. If you're a Spicebomb lover and you're a lover of oud, or you're somebody who appreciates oud, then Myrrh Imperial would be absolutely fantastic for you as well. So there's quite a bit there to play with. But yeah, Spicebomb, one of the most popular fragrances in the last 10 years. Quite a surprise, really, for most people, and I hope that I've given you some things to think about with these fragrances that I've mentioned. I'm going to be doing a lot more of these. This is a very popular show on this channel, so yeah, I'm just going to continue to pump these out. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm the Fragrance Apprentice, and if you do enjoy this content, like, subscribe, and if you want to give a little bit more, you can donate to the PayPal, which is info@thefragranceapprentice.co.uk. There'll be a link down below. Any little helps, they will all go towards the making of future videos, and in particular the 45-minute Aventus video, which I'm currently writing and in pre-production for now. That's mostly where this PayPal money is going to, because it's going to be pretty freaking epic. Thank you so much. I'm the Fragrance Apprentice. Thank you